Right now, every brand in the world is fighting over traffic. I'm going to tell you a way with AI that you can skip the whole struggle of trying to entertain users, inform users, and simply meet them just before they're about to purchase. How do you do this? You do this with AI. So, as you know, there's a massive wave that's happening right now where users in the billions are using GPT just before they purchase. They're doing customer research, they're doing comparison, analyzing, figuring out, asking GPT what they recommend. The only problem is that most brands are not getting themselves to be indexed by GPT. When GPT is ready to actually recommend the customers a product to solve their problem, your brand doesn't exist. What we do with brands is we effectively help them understand the exact keywords that customers are using. And then once the customer is ready to buy, we basically create content that's around those keywords, right? So this is typically called long tail SEO. So if on Google someone types in, let's say, how can I get clear skin during the humid summer months? Something that's a longer search, right? There's not going to be a lot of competition around those, but there's a lot of buyer intent. So once we figure out what those keywords are, we use a tool called keywordtool.io. We then basically craft content at scale with AI that is geared and clustered around that content. Then you're not only appearing in Google on those long tail searches, but you're also appearing in GPT as they're doing a question response type of conversation with GPT. So instead of competing with other brands to entertain customers, to get the most ad impressions, just when the customer is ready to buy, your brand is what's indexed by GPT and indexed by Google on these long tail SEOs. So I use something called Telly AI that helps me basically create content at scale. So once I know the keywords, then I create the mass content. And then if you want extra sauce, you can basically do this exact strategy on Reddit as well, where you answer questions about certain things in your niche and reference your brand. Now you're being indexed as a third-party source, an authority, by both Google and GPT.